It's another multi-tool. Y'all haven't got to see all the ones I have yet, but this is actually one I just picked up. I know it's been on the market for just a little while, but so far I've been very, very impressed with it. It's almost to a point to where anybody that runs an AR-15 system would probably benefit from having this little tool around. Leatherman MUT, nice clamshell packaging here. Of course, I had to mutilate it and cut right into it because I'm a kind of a freak with this kind of stuff. Sports 18 different tools, which we'll kind of point them out and go as we go. Does come in this very nice, well-built nylon pouch, which is MOLLE acceptable. Will weave straight to your LBV or backpack or however you want to carry it. Just saw something I don't like. Sheath made in China. Wow, that's interesting. But anyways, moving past that disappointment, we'll pull up our flap, pull our MUT out, and also it comes with a Leatherman branded wrench here. And let's take a look at it. On the wrench, it has a 3/8 and a 1/2 inch opening. I'll be honest, I'm not real positive how I would benefit from having that, but that's cool. But going over to the tool, we have, typical as Leatherman style, flip open tool, needle nose pliers, wire cutters with replaceable blades, which is very cool. If you beat one up, you can replace it. And on the inside, they, unlike all the other designs like the Wave that I talked about a while back, or some of the other Gerber tools I have, not a whole lot going on the inside, which is okay. It kind of, it's nice to get away from the crowded bus every once in a while. We do have our screwdriver down here, which is fairly easy to manipulate. It has a shorter Phillips and flathead side. We'll lock that back in there, and let's close it back up and take a look at the rest of what we got. And you can tell it's brand new. But we have a limb saw, which is pretty cool to have sometimes. A blade here, a cutting blade that's serrated down towards the bottom. Fairly sharp, very impressed with the edge out of the box. It does have a locking lever here. You can snap it over and it won't fall out open in your pocket once you get it broke in. It has this little carabiner, which also has a bottle opener attached. That's kind of cool to have sometimes. Had this brass carbon scraper tool that you can kind of flip out if you're maintaining an AR-15 or an AK or whatever it may be. You can get down to there and kind of scrape out some of that carbon. On the other side, we have a push rod, kind of tool. Be helpful to get the oh my goodness, the pins on your AR-15 or whatever. Multiple uses for a little pushing device. We have a hammer, quote unquote. It's like a seatbelt cutter built in there, some kind of type of cutting device below the hammer. Also, this big leg here, they're saying is used to override a bolt on an AR-15, which, since I have a rifle in here, let's try. Get the magazine out of there. Make sure we're empty. And I guess what it would be for if you have a failure to extract or something like that. Let's get this right here. Be so you could grab the, I would guess be so you could grab the lip right here on the carrier. It's not really going to help you much on anywhere else because you can't really get any bite on it. But if you had a failure to extract or failure to go in the battery and you couldn't get it out with the charging handle or whatever, I guess you could grab right here on the front of the carrier and draw it to the rear, which would give you access to the bolt and the chamber and all that good stuff. I guess if you had a charging handle break or you just couldn't get enough muscle behind it, maybe a handy tool to have to be able to reach in there and pull back and open the chamber. Not sure exactly how. I've never experienced a time when I said, wow, I wish I had that kind of thing, but maybe someday I will. And if any of you guys out there have, that's cool too. I'd like to kind of hear about it and make sure that my money has been spent wisely. But then over here we have a nice beefy pocket clip for clipping it, in your pocket or whatever. Has this little push button that you can flip back and forth. And when you do that, you're giving yourself access to the other bits. We have several other bits stored in here, which would be a little longer, you know, Allen and Torx head style here. They're saying a Torx number 15 and then a 764 Allen, so very, very common there. Might be kind of cool to have. And drop those back in there, see if we can't lose those. And on the other side, we have a longer flat and Phillips head. I'll be honest, I mean, I like it. It's really cool. I'll probably end up getting the EOD version also, just because I'm an absolute gullible when it comes to these things. But I'll be honest, oh yeah, also has a hole drilled in the side of the pliers, which is accessible through the other side where you screw in your cleaning rod for, you know, cleaning your rifle or whatever. But, you know, as far as usefulness for the average user, this is probably not the most useful tool to have. The like I said, once I get hands on with the EOD, it may have a few more tools that I find a little more desirable. But I still like my Wave a little better, or you know, a super tool or something like that. They're all cool. But hopefully, got you some information if you're looking at purchasing one of these. I think they're cool. You know, they come in right around the 125, 150 mark. So they're a little pricey. But it looks like it's built to last, and if it's, you know, if I ever get out there and need one, you know, I guess it's money well spent. But, you know, thanks for watching, guys. Thumbs up are appreciated. Comments, you know, if you have any anything I missed or any questions or whatever, let me know. Always happy to help. Subscribe. Check out my channel. Got a lot of other videos I worked on. You know, go check those out also. I got some other pretty cool stuff. Thanks for watching.